Hi Diego. Howdy YouTube. Guess what we're cooking up today? Alright, we've got a nice center cut pork loin, and we're going to cut this into some nice thin chops. These will grill up quick and easy and be very tender and tasty. And the trick to this is starting with a nice sharp knife, partially frozen pork loin. Alright, now I noticed when you're cutting this loin, you want to cut this way, and then this way, and that'll help guarantee the thickness of your cut. If you just start from the top and go down like this, you'll notice it tends to pull this way, even if you hold it like that. But if you go like this, mind your fingers, get that cut started, and then go through, you have the same width all the way through. That meat will cook up very well. And over here, I'm going to go ahead and trim this off, because that's what happens when you don't start by cutting this way and then this way and then cutting down through the top. And you want it less than an inch thick. That's probably 3/4 of an inch thick to a 1/2 inch thick, so they'll grill up real quick and still remain tender. Also, I found out having this white piece of fat here on the top side makes it easier to cut. These are just observations I've done. This is the first time I'm doing this really, and so just want to share these tips, and if this turns out as well as it is, we'll make a video out of it. Wee-hoo, whippy spankin' doo. Yeah, I didn't want that, so I did a... And if you get too messed up, just trim a little bit off, toss it over at the end so you can cook it up in an omelet or something. Probably should have froze this a little more. Alright, here's a serrated edge. We're just going to squeeze it and start from the top. And it cuts through this fat really well. Because it's got kind of an offset, it's not quite as uniform, but it worked. Worked nicely. Now let's go back to the chef's knife. And as you can see, that works very well too. Very precision cut, but it takes about 5 times the muscle to cut through that as this serrated edge does. So, just want to show that to everybody. Thank you for watching. Alright, there we are. Here's the piles of pork loin chops. Although we sawed it, we didn't really chop it. And what we're going to do with these is put them into these clever bags, and you just wanted to show you how my wife does it. She rolls the Ziploc part back, so when you shove food inside it, you don't coat the lock with food, and you always have a nice clean bag. And no, so we're gonna stuff this pork into this bag and get back to you on it. Thank you for watching. See you later, YouTube. Bye, Diego.